Hello and welcome to today's Fallout 4 video. Now, I do want to say, I sometimes don't know when things come out in video games. And apparently mods have been out for a little bit in Fallout 4 for PlayStation. I'm not sure how long they've been out for, but I know that they're here. And it's pretty exciting either way. So we're going to have two mod videos for Fallout. We're having one today and one next Sunday. So we're having mod videos. I do want to tell you that I decided to go back on the saves in my original account for Fallout. So a lot has changed with that being a thing. We obviously have the base back to what it looked like here months ago. Like, this is over a year ago, actually. This is what the base looked like in December 2015. That's the last time that I saved this game. I had quick saved all of 2016. So everything that we did in 2016 on the channel, gone. So I'm going to rebuild this area. I do want to take a look at what I have. And then, of course, tell you guys the mods that I have installed here. Oh my god. There we go. Okay, I do have the XO1, which is good. That's all I really need. We have a lot of fusion cores, that's good as well. Okay, if we go here to the menu, the mods that I have at the moment, I don't have that many, but I have this one here. This here is scrap the settlement, so you can scrap everything on the ground, except for what it says down at the bottom. So, you know, just little stuff. This one here is a container that gives you a bunch of supplies. It's not active right now, but I have it. This here cleans up Starlight Drive, which is where we're at. There's a lot of stuff that's on it, and sort of rebuilt the stuff and fixed the counters and a lot of that stuff. This here is a no build limit, so we can put on as much as we want. This here's a place you can get a bunch of free stuff, and this is a little cellar full of free things here, actually at the Starlight Drive-In. So I want to go check that out real quick. I'm not sure exactly where that is in game, but apparently there's a lot of good things. So is that in here? Also, this thing here is fixed up, so that's pretty cool from being broken. So we can actually use a lot more over here. The pavement's fixed. That looks a lot nicer. Now I know we can scrap some pavement though. Can we scrap this shit? No. Okay, let's move this out the way. I can scrap these holes in the ground. I got rid of the water over here. I'm sort of confused by that. The nice thing is by having no build limit, I can build this whole area up to be a base, which is sort of what my goal was originally. Oh, this whole area is cleaned. That's nice. Where is this door? Oh, right here? Hello? So somebody built this with mods. What the hell? Here, do these all have shit in them? They do, what? Okay, this is pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, what are these? What? These are some nice-ass beds. thought I had full supplies. Okay. Yo, what? Holy shit. Yo, this is pretty cool. This could come in helpful. Yo, this is nice, though. Look at this whole shit. Mini nuke! 50 mini nukes! Yo, what is this? Yo, whoever makes these mods, like, shout out to you. They went all out with this place. Holy shit, this is a big ass thing. There's power armor in here. T-51. 45. Workshop. So, yo, there's these things. Yo, that's pretty nice. So, if we look through here, there's T-45B, and there's T-51. Transfer my inventory. Oh, did I take one by accident? Yeah. Yo, that's pretty cool. And of course this whole area full of stem packs. Yo, I'm just gonna take those for now. Let's see, where else is there to adventure? There's a lot to look at in here, so. A whole. What? Yo, this is like all out though. They have everything. Yo, look at this. Holy shit. Plates. Silverware. Nuka-Cola's in the refrigerator. Water. Yeah, what's here? Yeah, you can take a shower. They got, that's a big ass bathroom. And now remember guys, this is just one room that we've looked in so far. Full of little rooms. Okay, let's keep running. I believe this exits to Sanctuary. So I'm not going there, but that's pretty nice. A little bit glitchy. But that was pretty awesome. Not gonna lie. Alright, here we go. That was just so impressive. It's kind of weird that there was only one little room in there with like all those little rooms connected to it, that it was one room, but I like that. That's pretty cool. Whoever made that did a good job, for sure. Very unique concept.
You know what I call a good day? One that ends without an empty stomach.
Yeah, we got a lot of... Hello? That's a little glitched. Not gonna lie. Just a little bit glitched. Like the earth is broken here. What the hell? Well, that's a thing. We have broken Fallout. Alright, so here's the thing. I don't know why that was there, to be honest. Okay, so here's the plan. Okay, we're gonna sort of redesign the base here at Sanctuary Hills now that we have, not Sanctuary Hills, Starlight Drive-In. I might want to get a mod for the clipping of items together, but for now, we're gonna leave it how it is. See, part of the reason that it was designed the way that it was simply based off the fact of that was how it would build together. It would only go together because of certain parts and pieces. Sort of the way that they were set. And that they could go. So now, that we can kind of just do whatever we want. You can actually move this shit? You know, I can't. That kind of sucks, but we have a very big open space to work with now. Because I'm going to extend this wall all the way up to that sign. Not that sign, the shit up there, though. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That thing. Okay, so what I want to do... Isn't that show under fences anyways? It is under junk fences. So I can build 4,000 gates. Okay. So the nice thing is that the way that the mods are, I can sort of just build things however I want to. So now we're getting pretty close over here. So I want to put in a fence. right here. Well, obviously it's a fence, but a entrance. The question, though, is do we include this area? I think I'm going to include from here over. See, I'm doing something that I'd always wanted to do in Fallout, and that was expand my favorite base in the whole game, which was the Starlight Drive-In, to have an edge around the whole thing of it. And to finally have that ability here with mods is super cool. Now, I am a little bit sad that I lost a lot of the stuff that we had built from before. But in the end, this is way cooler than anything that we would have, anything that we did build all last summer. And all last year, for that matter. Okay, come on. See, the thing about building the fences like this is that one piece not matching up throws it all off. Now, the nice thing here is that we can go into walls here. And just get something that sort of just is going to patch in here in the end. Now, if this wall can't get to be matched up, we're going to have some problems. So we've made it around almost the whole way here now. And here we are in the end, and everything... Oh, for fuck's sake. We're under attack.
Look at all that blood.
We are not under attack anymore. Most of this base is going to end up getting reworked in the end. Yeah, somebody died. Okay. So we got rid of him. Sadly, it looks like we lost a person here. Alright, so with this, we have now involved in the whole area here, and that whole base thing up there can just come down. Now, we can't really get to the top of this thing anymore, but we don't really need to. Okay, well, that's that. So, I'm not really sure where we're going to head from here with this base build. I know that we're going to deconstruct this platform right now. So we're going to at least get working on. No, actually, first I want to start building up platforms for me to use. The first things first. Okay. We don't have a gate over here, which is nice. We need to have some turrets, though, to defend over here. It's going to be pretty important. So I'm going to get some wooden miscellaneous. And we're going to build over here. And, oh, we can't build right here. Shit. Okay, well, that's fine. I'm going to go... Can I hop up there? Shit, I cannot. Can you move? Thank you. Oh shit, you can destroy some of these rocks? Down with that. Defense. Turrets. Okay. So there we go. We have 4 more machine turrets. So anything tries to enter over here, it's getting blown back. Up next. This is really whatever the game picks up is something that I can destroy. Via the mod. Surprised all this stuff isn't destroyable. That is, though. Actually, I think that I need to get rid of this. Okay, so if we go here to resources, water. Actually, isn't there a... Yeah, garden plot, okay. So we're gonna actually destroy... No, actually, we're gonna build a nice garden plot. Okay, that's the first order of business today. Is a garden plot. And said garden plot... Actually, I kind of like it over here. I think this is a nice spot for it, right here. So said garden plot will be here. Let's expand it even more. Okay, so what was really weird about the spot before, obviously you notice that the floor is fixed. But about this spot before, it used to be a really weird dirt spot before the mod fixed it. And you could place stuff there. And it was super weird that in that one specific spot there was room. My question is, these do work in this dirt. Okay. So the plan is to maybe... Wait, what if we put them over here? Yeah. So this place is looking nice now because we have a garden plot going. There's a lot different about this base with it being such a big base now. We have such an open area to work with that we haven't even started on yet. Right now it's just about getting the rest of the base organized. I realized if I just store these things, it's a lot easier than yeah. Okay. So if I just store it all, it's gonna be so much easier then going through. Now I can plant as much of these as I feel necessary. Alright, well, you can be there, guy. Oh, okay, so I can see how many at the bottom actually it says I have left before I start planting new ones. Okay, so that's a new one. So this is corn. This is corn as well. Okay, well, there you go. This is a gourd. This is a watermelon. This is a mup fruit plant. This is something that we don't have any of. So this is our garden now, guys. Like, that is really nice. Super excited about that garden. Is there anything left over here to plant? I do not believe that there is. Okay, so what does this go to? All this wiring is going to be broken down anyways. So let's head up here. That thing can be taken down. This thing is going to be moved to be on top of this thing over here. Pretty much walked around for no reason to do that bullshit. Wait, how do you get up there? Wait, can you knock? Oh, you can't. Oh, okay, I see where I have to go. Kinda was stupid. See, I'm used to this thing being able to be walked on. Can I just place this shit over here? It doesn't want to be placed anywhere, to be honest. Like, this whole base is coming down. I guess it's just a good spot for it up there. Right, so now that we've sort of built our garden area out, it's kind of time to start building a new building, because most of this building is coming down right here. I'm taking it down. I think that the goal, though, is going to be... I want my own building like I used to have in this place before. So this area in here, all this stuff, this whole top level needs to come down. just gonna build some new power armor stations. These walls can move out of here. So how many power armor stations do I have? Well, I guess let's just say how many power armor do I have? 9? Do I have 9 power armor? I do have 9 power armor. So I'm going to need 9 power armor stations. So I guess the first thing could be to actually sort of tear down what's in this room, because it's not really necessary. Does this room have anything necessary in it? Pool table? Small shack. Are you serious? Fine, I'll just jump over here. See if I care that you're standing in my way. Okay. So now that we've moved this small shack, from where it was on the top level up there, we can move it back further over here against this wall. We can focus in on what's on it and in it. So we're gonna need some stairs. Okay. Couch, gone. Light, gone. This wooden crate, gone. This light, gone. This light, gone. So, the deconstructing of this whole big platform is at the beginning. Metal. Let's see. Warehouse? Warehouse prefab? Barn. Barn prefabs. I kind of want... just... Actually, what's metal prefab look like? Because I know we have one that I liked. I kind of want to put this down. Just for memes. Right, so there you go. That's down now. Hello? Why is it floating so high up? Wooden structures. Okay. So what we need. I get to have my own little building over here, pretty much is what I'm doing. So this here's all just my building. Okay. Now we can put some of these walls up. Let's do that for our entranceway. Yo, look at that entrance. Yo, this is a big ass building. Holy shit. So let's take a look. That is a big area. Let's see. Okay, so this here's going to be a multi-story building that we're building here. Like, this shit's not a small building by any means that we're going for here. We got the materials, and if we run out, we can remodel them in. Okay, so there's one floor done. Let's do the next floor. Alright, next floor, guys. Next floor in our building is what we have to put down. There we go. Yeah, I get text messages that says that. Thanks for telling me, though. I love how I have a sign that says I'm recording. And then I still have interruptions. It's great. Anyways. Are we done with this level? Wait, did I put 2 stairs? No, I didn't. Okay. Oops. Is that a row of floors? Yeah. So let's actually head up here. This here's gonna be the final level that we do. I know some people get super OCD about how the floorboards are, but to be honest, I can care less about the lines of the floorboards. I do get certain ways about certain things, but not the floorboards. Something I could care less about. So one level looks to be missing a floor. You know, after that fall, that reminds me I should probably quick save. We definitely need some other stuff here, it looks like. Actually, let's take this out. Floors. Stairs. Now this here is for roofs. Okay. So my plan is going to be to floor another level. Okay. But this level of flooring is really going to be a roof. It's going to all make sense in the end. God. Okay, so now, you guys see sort of how my plan's coming together here? It's sort of to floor in this whole area. Well, with that floor, we can put on a roof. Now, I'm not entirely sure whether or not I want to keep this, or if I'm going to floor in. But, now this here's really tall. Like, this is almost as tall as that whole structure is over there. Now, most of the things in that structure are going to be taken apart and sort of reused into this area. Now, one thing that I want to do, just put it on a bed real quick. And sleep ahead. That way we can be at time that is late. Okay, so the first thing is defense. I really care about defending my whole base. And that's kind of all of what's going to be up on this area. Yo, really? Fucking hell. Okay. So I think that I want to leave this area sort of alone. So I'm going to need a way down myself now from being way up there, because obviously those stairs have to come out and we got to put a roof up. So my goal is to build stairs right outside of this. Alright, so that was pretty easy once we got going. The final touch here is to build up that last piece of flooring that was taken out. Okay. The next thing is figuring out really how to build this. This is the last level. I really like the idea of an open level. Now, I don't like these, though. I always have bases that are open levels like this. This might be the only level that is open like this, but it still is an open level. All the other levels of this base will probably have closed-in walls. Okay, so the next thing is figuring out what level is going to be sort of like a weaponry power armor type room. And I feel like that should be this floor. So let's wall it in. Okay. Power? Power armor? Huh, lol. I think it's under... What is power armor under? Crafting, I think. What the hell? Well. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay.
Got a dangerous look about it. You ain't here for me.
So this is kind of where the people are going to be staying for a little bit. It's not like a forever thing that they'll be staying here in this pile of sleeping bags, but until I build them a new building, that's their place to live still. Just fuck your chair. Do you live that? Good. I'm kind of just coming through, taking it apart as it goes. Like, we already destroyed this whole level here. Like, we don't really need this wall here anymore. So this is really where the work begins. Like, you can step over that still, which is important. Okay. So I kind of want to move all the stuff from in this room out to here. Well, I got rid of that chair then, it looks like. Now, with me risking the way that I'm going, I really do want a quick save. I don't need the flags, though, or this thing. This filing cabinet I'll keep. This thing. Yeah, these crates I'll keep, because I sort of need them. Yo, there's the new building compared to the old one. Just coming down right now. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Okay. Well, actually, here's the thing. If we're going over there, we're bringing something else. That's sort of our plan, is to move things like power armor. I need to carry something else with me. There's no sense in me heading all the way over there in just power armor. Okay. Okay, so here we go. So my kind of work in progress power armor is going to be the 3 right here. Okay. So we're slowly taking it all apart. It's looking good though. So that's actually where we're going to end today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.